morning. You are joining me on an absolutely glorious autumn morning in South Wales. The cold weather and sunshine has finally turned up after an extremely mild week, and we are walking another hill from the miners list, Mynydd Pen-y-Graig. It is 416 metres. It is deep in the Rhondda Valleys in South Wales. It's not a very long walk, but it should be quite a nice one. Views are going to be extensive right the way down to the sea, and it's extremely wet underfoot. Has been a lot of rain the last few days. The drive here is quite interesting because you drive to Gilfach and then you drive up what is essentially a little circular road, and you park right at the top of the circle, and that's where you can go no further up into the valleys on the road. So when you park up, everything north of you is accessible by foot only. So it's a really nice sort of termination in a kind of really deep, dark Welsh valley town. And there's nothing but open countryside and wind farms above it. So it is a really nice location. And even though you're a long way from the sea, you do still get really impressive sea views as well. And straight into the sun, you can see the lump of the top of this hill. So it's actually got a nice little shape to it. It's not just a plain hill. As is often the case on these lesser walked hills, I'm largely following sheep trails at the moment. But the grass is pretty well sheep mown, so it's not too bad. So it's a nice path to get you started. And I've taken a bit more of a direct route up, so maybe if I'd stuck to the main path, it would have been a bit easier on the footwear, a bit less soaking wet dew-strained grass, but it is it's pleasant walking and a nice little cool breeze as well. It's a reasonably cool day, but as ever, if you start going up a hill, you soon warm up. One of the favourite things about doing this series and having walked most of the hills in South Wales is that every now and again you get to a viewpoint where you can see a lot of other hills you've already walked in the past. So I can see over there a lump on top of the hill, which is Tylerstown Tip, which is actually really visible from just so many different places. You can see it from absolutely miles around. So just past that tip there is Cefn Gwyngyl, one of my favourite hill walks I've done so far for this series. Right at sort of the top of the forest section, really beautiful walk, lovely place to explore, really peaceful as well. And then if we swing around a bit, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up quite well, but you can see like a kind of a little mini town kind of housing estate in the middle of a hill kind of nowhere. That's Penrhys, and there's a statue there as well. It's an old pilgrimage trail, and to the north of that, in the wooded area, is Cefn y Rhondda, which is a hill I've yet to do on the miners list. I've walked it before. It's a really, really nice walk. I almost did it today, but I came here instead. Yeah, and just obviously looking miles and miles and miles in every different direction. I can see loads of the hills that I recognise. So, yeah, this is a really nice hill to do, and it's a nice reminder of the other places I've walked and the beauty and the peace of the valleys. I've not seen a soul today, and don't expect to see anybody up here either. Another great reason to walk this kind of hill, you just get that absolute peace and quiet. So we're going to walk along the kind of ridgeway bit now to the trig point. It is private land, but there's a kind of little trail towards the trig point, and I don't think the landowner minds. Again, if you're on private land like this, just be respectful. Looking down into the valley now, you can see Gork down below, or just around that little corner, and you can kind of see what I mean by the circular road that follows the houses around in a loop and goes back down and terminates at the bottom of the hill we're stood on now. And then there's nothing north for quite a long time, but countryside and wind farms and lovely soft grass. Yeah, the views from up here are absolutely stunning. Complete 360 degrees. And an absolutely beautiful day as well. Well, here we are, Mynydd Pen-y-Graig, 416 metres. Not the biggest hill in the world, but this list is all about finding those smaller hills that are peaceful, beautiful, have amazing views, and just really pleasant little walks. And this is all of those things. The views from up here, you can try and capture them on the camera, but you can never really succeed in just the sheer distance and the different places and the landscapes that you can see. One of the benefits of doing this miners list is that you do get hills sort of in the Welsh valleys, so you can just see the little towns in the valleys just hidden away almost, and then the big hills and channels rising everywhere around you, and those kind of landmarks, Tylerstown Tip, you can see Garth Hill as well with the old burial cairn on top. The sea, you can see Cardiff from here, just wind farms literally in the landscape, and I like a wind farm. I think they add something to the landscape. I think they add a bit of drama to it. So I'm not one of those people that complains about that at all. But yeah, just a great place, and sort of the whole reason why I'm doing this list. And it's great to have a great day for it. Just fantastic skies, lovely cool weather. Yeah, an easy hill to do. It's only been 1.5 miles, and that's with me messing about walking back and forth to pick up the camera as well. So a really easy little walk, this one. Decent little bit of ascent at the start, but no, just an absolutely really stunning location. Almost back down the hill now. Really, really nice walk. Went a different way on the way down, and we're going to come back to the car, roughly the same place, but actually a slightly more direct walk back. Sky is getting even nicer, if that's possible, a bit more drama in it. It's been a really, really good little walk, this one, highly recommended. There's also a good little river with some little mini waterfalls and stuff and other things like that, so a good place for a little explore outside of the hill, but we haven't not going to do that today, I haven't really got time for that. But yes, a fantastic little hill, great addition to the miners list. As ever, you can find all of the miners list on my website, thewalkingkev.co.uk, and there's obviously parking places, walking routes, distances, descents, all that kind of stuff, so you can see which ones would be suitable for you, which ones would be too challenging, which ones would be nice and easy, and there's certainly lots of nice easy hill walks on this list. Anyway, if you've made it this far, a huge thanks as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.